in charge, son. You, Woody, and Pawpaw. We're in charge of this house. Right, Wood Dog? Wood Dog says, well, here I am, Pawpaw. Move over, little Wood Dog, I can't see. There's little Wood Dog says, I'm in charge too, Pawpaw. I got my ball here. Oh, yeah, we're in charge, boy. Hey, little girl. You're not in charge, little girl. No. Little girls are not in charge of this, boys. He just left. Just drove off. I and my boys are in charge in the house. I and Ivan is in charge outside. Yeah. They'll be back tomorrow. I pray they have a good trip, a good safe trip. Have a good time. She's on her way this morning to pick up Kim right now. Kim naturally calls us, I'm running a little late, Mama. I'm running a little bit late. They went in my car, my van, and gives them more room. It's 3 seats. Levi can have the very back seat all to himself. And then she can have some room in the middle seats, and because Kim or Tina would drive. And yeah, that's scary. But hopefully Kim don't jerk the window switch out of it like she did last time. Those big old claws she got. Anyway, I'm fixing to make my breakfast, and I may clean up behind myself, and I may not. She says, would you mind, she said, no, I'll do it. And I said, do what? She said, I want to vacuum for a little. I said, don't vacuum before you leave, baby. I got it. Just get your stuff together. And she did. She got all her stuff. And I also said, Tina called last night, and she says, does Dad still have some cast iron stuff? And I said, yeah, baby, how much you need? So she needed a big skillet, a small skillet, a Dutch oven. Yeah, that's what all she asked for. And then G went out to see what all I had and was telling her. And there's a deep skillet. I guess you call it a deep skillet. I don't know if it's just about that deep. It's not real big, but it's about that deep. And it's telling everybody, oh yeah, please, if he don't, we'll send that too. And what I think she wants to do is take that to Uvalde when they go Thanksgiving, and that's what they'll use to cook with out there. They do most of their cooking, on the grill. And she says that cast iron come in so good. And so I've sent her that stuff this morning, and I'm glad they can use it, and will use it. And it'll have a good future. Yeah, a good future. All right, I'm fixing to get me another cup of coffee and just relax. Okay, I like a lot of pepper. I like a lot of pepper. I got my biscuits over there done too. Uh-oh. Yeah, got my biscuits going. Got some bacon. Got 3 eggs. And I got some sausage. Little links cut up in little chunks for the little guys when I'm eating. I can give them something over. I like my eggs hard fried. It's okay, I'm in charge. Y'all can beat her up if you want to, okay? It's okay. No, I didn't mean that. No, Buster, that's too rough, Buster. He thought I was being serious. I'm just joking, Buster. Don't beat her up. Woody got his ball. Woody got his ball. You leave me and my ball alone. Being I'm in charge, I can do what I want to do. I can sit and watch TV. I can go out and sit with Ivan and the goats, which I've done for about an hour. Oh, please, Buster, please. Jake's dogs are out there, and Buster wants me to know. He wants me to know that Jake's dogs are out there by the barn, Pawpaw. They're out there. It's okay, Buster. You're not going out. I have my old dad's skillet. This old skillet was passed down to my dad. And he's cooked many a meal on it for us. And his mother had it before him. I don't know what year they got it. I can tell you a story about pots and pans. And I don't know if that's when they got it or not. I have no idea. My dad wasn't for sure, but he says he knows they traded a bear for some pots and pans when my grandmother was just a little girl. What had happened is my great grandpa had went out here where the neighborhood is now and was hunting, and an old bear kind of rushed at him and he shot her with his old muzzle loader. He probably must have been a good shot and killed her. He thought she was going to try to get him, and she probably was, because he come to find out in a hollow tree right close was two little cubs. Well, he didn't realize it was a female till after, he saw what he'd killed. Really didn't matter. I mean, she was after him. She would have got him. And so he started looking for the cubs, and sure enough, he found them. Two little guys, little bitty guys, a little boy and a little girl. And he brings them home, along with some bear meat, naturally, and gives the little girl to my grandmother. She was just a young girl herself, little girl. And they give the little boy to a neighbor or whatever. Couldn't keep two. And she raised it on a bottle, and my great grandmother would make little dresses and put on the little bear, and it's like her little doll. It was her living doll, But when the little bear got older, they got pretty rough. It would just in playing biter or in playing scratcher, And so great grandmother said, that bear's got to go, So you just can't turn it loose in the woods. It's gentle, it'll come right back. So what happened was this, and it was a common thing for these old traveling salesmen to travel along their old wagon selling stuff to farmers and stuff out in the country. This guy come by with a wagon full of pots and pans of all sorts. And cast iron stuff also, plus other kinds, I guess, too. Anyway, so my grandmother goes out, she's shopping on that wagon, what she wanted. And they end up making a trade. He saw that bear, he said, oh, I'd love to have that bear. Well, they traded that bear for a bunch of pots and pans. My dad thought this skillet may have been one of them because my grandmother cooked on it. And when she left the farm, she gave it to my dad, or my dad took it, and he cooked on it. And there were some other pots and pans they had that other kids took. My dad cooked many a meal for us. Fried chicken, gravy, all kinds of stuff in this skillet. So when he passed away, my mom called me and said, I want you to come get me your dad's skillet, because she knew I liked the old antique stuff. And for a long time, it just hung on the wall. I have cooked on it, but it needed to clean it up this morning. I'm bringing it in, so if the house smells like vinegar, I'm using vinegar to clean this one up this morning. There's many ways to clean them. But I'm going to clean it with vinegar, and it's doing a good job. But so the house smells like vinegar, I'm in charge. It don't matter. Yeah, it don't matter. The back door is wide open. Let the air out. But the main reason, the dogs and cats can go in and out all day. I'm in charge. When I'm in charge, it's a different rules altogether. I may sit down here a little bit, call friends up. I already talked to Ronnie. I almost want to start drinking after that. But I may get some phone calls from some friends or something after a while. Just sit here on the phone and not do nothing. Well, I got to do some things, I guess. But I got to go to the store at some point. I got to eat some cat food. I finished my last cat food up this morning. My cats they're pitiful. They only like printed cat chow. I've tried to buy other cat chows and then sit there and look at it like, we ain't eating this stuff, Papa. So anyway, they're out of cat chow this morning. I'm gonna run to the store and get some. And I want to see if Ralph and them won't start carrying that stuff. It'd be a lot easier just to pick it up when I pick up my feed. So anyway, I'm gonna get busy here and finish cleaning this up, and I'm gonna season it later on today. I'll let you be with me when I season it. We'll probably do it here in the grill. You can season one in the grill real easy. You get it all clean, let it heat it up, you get all dried out good. Then put some oil on it. Lard, oil, cooking oil. And turn it upside down so there won't be nothing puddle in the bottom, and bake it for like 400 degrees for an hour. And after it cools off, you can take it out. If you want to do it again, you can put oil on it again and put it back in there and go again. Each time it just makes it thicker and thicker so food don't stick. If it's not seasoned, food will stick pretty bad to it. It'll stick. All right, I'm gonna cut this off and get back to my little rat killing and rat cleaning. Got it down to the middle, almost all the way around. A couple little spots I didn't get real good, or couldn't get. But I'm gonna put it in the grill right now and let it heat up and dry out good. I've washed it good, and once it dries out, then I'll oil it and try to put a seasoning on it. Okay, I'm heating it up good, drying it out. In case any water gets in the pores, you can heat it up and let it get hot. And then I'll put some cooking oil on it. Inside and out. The outside is actually in pretty good shape. It's mainly the inside had a lot of chips in the seasoning, rough spots. So I've got it pretty well smoothed down, and so when I oil it and put it back here and let it do for about 4 hours, and for about an hour, I'm sorry. Yeah, about an hour, and then I may put a second coat and let it do a little bit longer. All right. Okay, I've got to go to the store. And as usual, my wife left the car almost on empty. So I've got to get gas before I go anywhere. I should have knew it. That's probably why she said, we'll just take your car. I'll run out and get some gas real quick. It won't take about a minute. And I got to get some cat food. Cats won't have breakfast unless I get cat food. Haven't done much today, guys. It's been kind of a lazy day for the pawpaw. I did season my old skillet. Y'all be seeing that eventually. I think this video will probably come out on Monday, I'm guessing. And fed up and everything. And that's about all I'm going to do the rest of the day. I'm going to take my little boys for a ride, give all the guys their treats and stuff. Ivan and everybody some treats. And I've already got my supper ready. And I'm thinking about maybe making a small banana pudding tonight for my dessert for my lunch tomorrow. There won't be no Sunday dinners, as far as I know. All the cooks are gone. All the cooks are out of town. Yeah, it would be fine. But I'll make you a video for the following Sunday anyway. They're always 1 week behind. All right, I'm going to cut this off and get on the highway. It's lazy or what? That's a lawnmower. That's a lawnmower. It's remote. It's got a sensor in it that tells it where to go. Now, Buddy can go in and watch TV, and if Steph calls and says, what are you doing? He can say, I'm mowing. That's pitiful there. Yeah. I've been known to be called lazy. God, I can't. I don't know about people these days. All right, I got my shopping done. I'm gonna go home and fix my supper. I ain't gotta fix it. One of the few things that is nice about the neighborhood, one of the few, is there's some nice places to get your food at. Like I got Chinese for tonight. Chinese, yeah, I'm having Chinese tonight. And a little Chinese place makes great food. And now I don't know the names. I just pointed the picture. I pointed the picture. That's what I want. It's some kind of General Toe or General Tie, something like that, chicken with rice. Really good. And I got some stuff at Archie's. I may make a little banana pudding for dessert for my dinner tomorrow. I don't know what I'll have tomorrow. Maybe have a bologna sandwich. I don't know. All the cooks are out of town, so probably not gonna have no family dinner tomorrow. But I'll make you a video for the following Sunday, guys. The girls. They probably thought I was Gigi. Oh, there's Gigi. Oh no, that's old Pawpaw. All right, guys. I'm back home. All right, guys, my skillet come out pretty doggone good. It's pretty doggone good. Feels smooth, good and black. Good. I did it twice. I coated it twice with oil and baked it, and so it's came out real good. I'm real happy with it, and I'll take it back to my kitchen tomorrow morning. I plan on doing a little cooking out there tomorrow morning. We'll talk about it here in a few minutes. Guys, I don't know how long this video will be, but I'm fixing to make a banana pudding my way. And it'll be your way. I've got instant vanilla pudding, 2 packs, and I'm gonna mix it up, and I'm gonna do a layer of cookies and a layer of bananas. Pudding, layer of cookies, layer of bananas, pudding, and just keep going till I run out of pudding. And it's gonna be good. So I'm not gonna have to show you how to mix this. I'm gonna have to put the milk with the pudding, and then got that little mixer over here, get it going, and we'll tune you back in. Can't mess around, guys. You have to go fast, because those pudding sets up quick. Do a few layers here. A layer of cookies. And I'm not placing them in here. They is going in. Cut a layer of bananas in on top of it. Try to keep them pretty well uniform. I love bananas in mine. Some folks make them with not many bananas. I love a lot of bananas in mine. A lot of cookies. And so, oh, I can't eat an instant. Well, you can. Try it. I don't like them cooked. Some people like them cooked. My mom and them all cooked. My grandmother, all of them cooked. I wasn't for the cookies. All right. Good. Where's my spoon? Stays around a little bit. And I'm gonna put another layer of cookies, even though they'll be on top. They will absorb some of the moisture regardless if I place them, okay? And make it look pretty. Yeah, Papa gonna make it look pretty here. L.E. come by, had a long visit with L.E., and he says, can I have some cookies? I said, well, of course. He gave me a handful of cookies. I should have made him stay and watch how to make this thing. But I don't think he likes banana puddings that much. I don't think. He didn't act like he did. Okay. Now, I'm going to put one more banana on it. It's going to be exposed, and that's fine. Now I'm going to put tin foil on it, Cover it up. Let it chill. Probably tomorrow, when I have my lunch. When I have my lunch tomorrow, I'll have dessert, okay? I'll clean my mess up too. All right. I don't want to leave a mess. I'll be in trouble. Okay. In a few minutes, we're going to do some sausage here. Hang on. I think it looks good. It's delicious. Tomorrow it's going to be great for dessert. And when she gets home, she'll be able to have some. And I'm fixing to start some sausage here in just a minute, guys. All right, guys, I buy a little tube of this here. It's 1 pound tube of the sausage here. It's good sausage. I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to put some crushed red pepper in it, and I'm going to put some cloves in it. And I got some little special secret blend here. I'm going to put just a little bit of that in it. And I'm going to flatten it all out to do that. Then I'm going to roll it all up and let it kind of marinate in its own juice, I guess you might call it, overnight. And tomorrow morning, I'll cut me some patties out of it and cook for breakfast. And the others I put in these Ziploc bags and put them in the freezer till another time. It's kind of, spice it up. You know how I am. I like to put a little zip in everything. But even straight out, this is good stuff by itself. Not trying to sell it, just say it's good stuff. Okay, spread all the stuff out here. Get it all spread out good. Now wash my hands, Ronnie. All right. Now mix all that in good, because it'll be too much without mixing it good. I don't measure. No, I ain't gonna measure this stuff. Why would I? Why would I measure? Okay. All right, here we go. Mix her up good. Oh, it smells better already. I love cloves in my sausage. And I'll tell you a sausage story here in a minute. Then I'm gonna close this video off. All right. Gotta round it up. Smell it, don't you, Buster? Oh, Buster. Ooh, what's that smell, Pawpaw? What's that smell, Pawpaw? Buster, I'll tell you. Okay. Now I'll put that in the fridge and let it chill. Tomorrow morning, I will pull off what I want. And make me some little patties for my breakfast. They would be delicious. I got my little secret blend here. My little secret blend along with my crushed red peppers and my cloves. I love cloves. It really puts a little zip to them. A little zip. I like a zip. All right, tell you a quick story, then we'll close this off. Okay, I don't know how much I got on here. I hope it ain't too much. Back when I was teaching, a lady, more close where Ronnie lives. Actually, he may even know some of the family. I have to ask him one of these days. Every year, the big family, they would get together. The guys would go deer hunting, and they'd always raise 2 big hogs. And over the Christmas holidays, they'd all get together, and they'd butcher their deer they killed, and they'd butcher these 2 hogs. and they'd cut up all the meat and make sausage out of everything. It all went to sausage, and they'd have, 200-300 pounds of sausage. It's nothing but sausage. And they had this big grinder. It had this thing where they could make tube, links. It had like a tube, put the casing on it, and as you fed it, it would just go out into that thing. You twist them when you got to a length you wanted. And anyway, she was telling me about it, and I said, well, that'd be awesome. And she said, well, you get your some deer and some pork. And she said, depending on how much deer you get. A friend of mine hunted, and he always brought me at least 2 big deer hams. And he said, and go buy you a couple of pork butts so you can put some fat into that deer meat. The deer meat's too lean and by itself. So she asked me one day, she said, have you got your stuff? I said, I've got the meat, baby. I've got the meat. I'm ready. I didn't say baby. I got the meat. So she come over, she brought that big old grinder, and her and G and I sat here in this kitchen. And that old grinder it chopped up. You could probably chop up bricks with it if you wanted to. I mean, it chopped everything. Some of these smaller grinders, even some I've got, get into that old sinew, I guess you call it that little layer that's kind of between muscles. And it'll try to some kind of wrap around your blades. You got to stop and clean it and keep going. But hers, it chopped that stuff up. Anyway, and we mixed it, our pork and we made some links. But first, we made our batch with all the spices she told me to get. We fried a couple of patties out of just, some pan sausage. Oh, it's delicious, delicious. She said, this is awesome. Some of the best sausage she'd ever eat. And I don't know why, because they made it every year. But anyway, so we went ahead and did probably about 30 pounds of links. And probably 20 pounds, I guess, of we didn't weigh it all out, but about 20 pounds of pan sausage. And I put the links, we put all the pan over, wrapped it up, put it in the freezer. And the links, we put them in, I had an old barbecue pit with a firebox on the end. And I built a little small fire in there, just a little dull, dim, cold burn, I guess you might call it, just enough to smoke those links. And come out pretty good. I think the links got a little bit dry. I think I left them a little bit too long. They were edible. They were good. They were delicious and put them in beans and stuff like that. But they were edible. We eat them, but they were good. That was the day. All right. Now I do it on a smaller scale like this right here. Now, if somebody was to bring me an old deer, I'd go buy some pork for it. Or bring me a hog, I'd get some deer meat somewhere, I'd make some more. I love you guys. I'm going to get this out to you. Hope you like it. Enjoy it. Hit the like button, the share button, if there is a share button. And subscribe if you haven't, okay? Tomorrow, I'm hoping, not guarantee it. I'm not going to be no cooks here tomorrow, so we're not going to have probably a Sunday dinner video. So what I thought I'd do for y'all Sunday videos the following week, I'll go out to the little kitchen and make breakfast out there, probably on the old wood stove. I think it'll be fun, okay? I'll see y'all then. I love you guys.